What is the cosmic question of when life begins? That's what we're going to find out today. I'm Seth Drayer, the Vice President of Created Equal. Our mission is to equip anyone, anywhere, to have informed public dialogue about abortion. And political cycles often bring topics like abortion to the center stage. So today we're going to look briefly at a video of South Bend, Indiana Mayor Pete Buttigieg, where he defends abortion on what he thinks are biblical grounds. This is important for us to realize to see how the abortion debate is playing and also how we can respond. So let's look briefly at a radio interview Buttigieg had on The Breakfast Club, a radio show where someone asked him about abortion. Let's watch the clip.
They hold everybody in line with this one kind of piece of doctrine about abortion, right? Which is obviously a tough issue for a lot of people to think through morally.
Now let's pause right there. Buttigieg says this is a tough issue to think through morally. The question we ought to ask him is, why? Why is it tough? If abortion is a good thing, if it's not only permissible, but it actually helps women and it's not immoral, we ought to celebrate it. It shouldn't be tough, it should be easy. Yes, this is a good thing. However, I think he tips his hand here by saying it's tough. I think Buttigieg knows what you and I know, and that is that there is something wrong with abortion. Now, what's that something? That something is that it intentionally kills innocent human beings. Knowing that answers the moral question for us. It's not tough. It is wrong to intentionally kill innocent humans. Abortion does that, thus abortion is wrong. Now let's go back to the video.
Then again, there's a lot of parts of the Bible that talk about how life begins with breath. And so even that is something that we can interpret differently.
Now I'm not exactly sure what verses Buttigieg refers to here when he says the Bible has a lot of references to life beginning with breath. But I do know in Genesis 2:7, we see the creation of Adam. It says, God formed Adam out of the dust of the earth and breathed life into him. He became a living creature. Now the problem with taking that and applying it to us is that this is speaking about Adam. The description of Adam's creation is not normative for you and I. We're not created out of dust. We come from sperm and egg. This is very basic biology. But now we're going to see there's a confusion here with biology and something else. Let's continue.
And
I'm pro-choice.
Take up, me too.
Yeah.
But I think no matter where you think about the kind of cosmic question of how life begins.
Now Buttigieg says there's a cosmic question of when life begins. And this I find very interesting because we know that talking about when human life begins is a matter of biology, not cosmology, not the cosmos, the world itself. Now you might think here, okay, hang on, Buttigieg just had a very simple slip up. He meant biological question. But I'm not sure. I think something else might be going on here. Cosmology, the beginning of the cosmos, is something people often place in a category of what is unknowable. This spring on our Justice Ride, I was talking to a few students about life, and we got to the question of where the world came from. Why is there something rather than nothing? And they just told me we never can know why the world exists. Where the world came from, that's unknowable. Cosmology to them is ultimately unexplainable. And I think Buttigieg is placing human life in that same category intentionally. He thinks in the same way that scientists don't know where the world came from. Philosophers, Christians have a very good answer for that, but scientists can't explain it. He thinks the same about human life. They can't explain, they can't know when life begins. Here again, he's clearly wrong. It's a matter of basic biology. We know when sperm and egg fuse, a new being comes to existence. That is to say, when humans reproduce, they create other humans. It's not a cosmic question, it's a very simple biological question. There's one more point to make. Let's finish the video.
Most Americans can get on the board with the idea of, all right, I might draw the line here, you might draw the line there, but the most important thing is the person who should be drawing the line is the woman making the decision.
Absolutely. And I think that if you're a man who's against abortion, you haven't gotten the wrong woman pregnant. Like cheating on your wife. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, we've had some slip-ups.
And
I've had a few.
And here we get to the most tragic point. This is not really about the baby, it's about the parents. In the beginning I said that it was simple. If the baby's a human, we should not kill her. But we see here that this man's argument is you should support abortion because sometimes parents just don't want to be together anymore. And abortion is their way out. But what do we do when two parents with a newborn don't want to be together anymore? There may be a lot of solutions, but killing that newborn is not one of them, should not be one of them. All we're asking is the same for the baby. We should not kill a preborn baby either. Now again, what's important for us to remember why we're talking about this. Why are we spending time on this? Who is leading our country? The people who lead, they're setting the rhetoric. They're giving us moral cues that we follow in our culture. It's very important that when we hear these things being said that we correct them, because where our leaders go, where the culture goes, that's where we go. That's where the victims go. And these victims are being harmed every day. Preborn babies, over 2,000 are dying. They need you, they need me. That's why I, Seth Drayer, and all of Create Equal, our team is committed to confronting the culture with truth, to rescuing victims. Join us in this because we must be a part of this battle to save all lives, because every human is created equal. Hey, if you like the work we're doing on college campuses, changing minds about abortion, make sure you drop us a like on this video, tell us what you think in the comments below, and then subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Join our movement to end ageism and end abortion.